Alright, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of What the Fact podcast.
What the fact?
Introducing myself, Firdaus. That's right. And we have the guy from Pasir Ris getting married.
Why must say Pasir Ris getting married?
Okay. From Singapore, district at Pasir Ris. Alfian.
That's right.
Yep. And we have the Korean boy, Kimmy.
Hello.
How are you guys, man?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. So it's freaking hot in Korea right now. It's around today. It was like 37 degrees.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. It felt like 40. So it is freaking hot.
Were you outside?
Yeah, I was outside for a bit, and I was dying, man. I was sweating all the way, man.
How was your armpit?
Oh, armpit. You don't need to ask, man.
Oh man,
It was crying all the way.
was it sweating your armpit hair?
Armpit hair actually helps to absorb the moisture a bit. So guys, you shouldn't like shave the armpit off.
Yep. So how do you shave your armpit, guys?
I recently tried to trim it for the first time. I didn't shave it at all last time. But recently few weeks ago I tried to trim it, and I think I like it, man. I should have trimmed a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt?
I have a special trimmer.
What's that? How does it look like?
Oh, it's the Philips something trimmer.
Is it same as your normal shaver?
Oh no, this is for any type of hair. So they have a different kind of heads, different type of level of slope, I guess.
Oh.
So I use that for everything. It even has a nose trimmer. Yeah, so there was this one day whereby I just got it right from Amazon Prime because it was Prime Day. So I got it for like $20, $30 cheaper, I don't remember. Then I was like, wow, so excited. Then I started trimming my leg hair as well.
Leg hair?
Okay.
Yeah. Trim.
Oh, trim. Okay, trim.
Yeah,
Trim.
not shave my leg hair, trim my leg hair
I mean,
number one.
Nothing wrong with shaving the hair. I mean, leg hair.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
I had a friend who always waxed his leg at like probably 8 p.m. after exercise in army. Then after that, he will be like, showing off his leg tattoo, so he has to shave all of his leg hair.
Oh, like every day?
He have to,
Yeah, I think maybe every couple of days he will shave.
Yeah, I also found out that a lot of youngsters nowadays, guys would go for all the Brazilian waxing. They would just shave everything on their body.
Yeah, so we talk about this, right? We are supposed to go Brazilian wax together.
But I can't stand. I think it's quite painful.
I think you two can go together, man. I will watch.
That's so creepy. Why you want to watch?
Watching is better than doing.
You know me, right? Being very hairless.
Adventurous.
No, hairless at my armpit, right? Recently I actually started, or I would say I did my first shaving of my armpit hair.
So it's been growing?
Yeah, it's been growing very, very slowly. So I decided to use a shaver, those Philips shaver, right? And then there was strands of armpit hair, right? And it got stuck in my shaver.
Oh shit! That's
painful.
freaking painful, man.
Yeah, man, it's painful, man.
It's time to change your blade.
Yeah. So what happened next, right? There are spots, there are red spots, right? Like those rashes, right, appearing on my armpit, man.
Yes.
For I think for 2 days, I have to literally, right, hang my arms high up because the contact between the two skins, right, it's quite painful, man.
Oh shit.
So it was quite an awful experience for me, lah. And that with that kind of experience, it made me somehow don't want to try the Brazilian wax. I'm supposed to go with Alfian right before he get married. So that was the plan.
Huh?
I mean, you guys really planned this out. Is this official thing that you guys?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically the bachelor night whereby I say come early to Singapore.
we go waxing.
It's we all gonna go waxing together.
What the
So
hell?
we're gonna get the girls' treatment, men style. So we go for spa, hair removal, nicely done eyebrow.
But Kimmy, I'm just curious. Since you have done those eyebrow shaving, is there like a style for that? For our hair, we have like flat top, we have high slope, we have undercut.
Yeah.
So what about eyebrows, man?
Yeah, you can do styles, many styles, but usually guys would trim out those messy parts so that it looks very neat and clean.
Oh.
It's like you have to look prim and proper all the time. Isn't it tiring? Do you have to put up a front all the time?
That's like the girls would tell us, right? You know how hard it is to, put makeup, look good, do our hair and all that.
Then do you reply, why?
Yeah, we say why, right? We ask them why, right? So what do they reply?
I'm not gonna say anything, but the Singaporean girls are okay, it's a bit different in Korea.
I think Korean girls are the same. Some girls would, go all the way and, do makeup and those hair stuff, those hair treatments. I found out that those hair treatments are so expensive, man. They just put some cream on your hair for a few hours for like $400.
Yeah,
per
but
session.
it's multiple treatments.
No, it's
In
once.
Singapore, no, man, Kim. I mean, in Singapore, there's a package for that, right, Matt?
Yeah.
But anyways, are you going to your honeymoon right after your wedding?
What are you talking about? It's honeymoon all day.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Are we doing this again?
What do you mean by all day?
So is honeymoon since the day I know her.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. How about you, P? Is it honeymoon for you?
No lah, definitely not lah.
So when did the honeymoon die for you?
Interesting question.
Die lah. So basically, I think we got busy once our first kid is out. And now the second one is coming out in like maybe 2 weeks time. We will be focusing more on our kids at this stage, at this phase of our life.
Right. So your second child is boy or girl?
Our second child is a boy.
Did you come up with a name for the boy?
Yeah, we did.
Guys, we all know the name is Alfian.
That will be the last one. The last name that I will.
Oh, okay, so it's something bin Alfian.
I don't really call Alfian by his name. The funny thing is we call each other Mat.
So what actually Mat means?
Last time when back in the olden days, Chinese people always address Malay people as the most common name would be Ahmad. So every time they see a Malay guy, Ahmad, it gets too long. So they're like, hey, Mat. So from then on, it became Mats for Malay. It's a slang word for Muhammad.
That's kind of racist though. It's like you're expecting every Malay to be named Muhammad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I mean, I think back then in our generation, there's a lot of our names will begin with Muhammad.
Yes,
But
correct.
I think parents nowadays, especially this generation, they have like Ryan, Daniel.
Okay, interesting.
I'm not sure whether you guys remember. I think during our generation, during secondary 3 or 4, I can't remember. Do you remember our SARS period where our schools were closed down?
Oh, that was my favorite time, man.
Like how many weeks was that?
No, it's a couple of days only.
Really?
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't even remember.
I'm pretty
It's a
sure it was a couple of days.
I don't know, man. I don't know. When was that? Like 2000?
Let me research.
2002.
3 weeks, bro. Yeah,
3
I remember.
weeks.
3 weeks.
So what do you guys do?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. What was the other one after SARS? Was it
H1N1?
H1N1?
Yeah.
Were we in school back then?
No, we were already in army. Speaking of army, were you even in army, Kimmy?
No, I wasn't. I didn't attend my national
You went
service.
AWOL.
What?
You went AWOL.
AWOL? I don't know.
Clearly you
Yeah, I
did not
didn't go.
So like I say, AWOL is actually absence without official leave, Kimmy. So maybe you can share a bit. What was the story behind that, man?
Yeah, tell us the truth, man.
Nothing much. So Koreans, every guys need to go for national service for almost 2 years. Now it reduced to like 22 months.
Wow, 2 months discount.
Yeah. And it's getting shorter. So I've lived in Singapore for about 11 years. Then I
11 years.
went up to Malaysia and stayed there for another 5 more years before I came back to Korea. And the reason why I came back to Korea is to attend national service. But then I went for the checkup and I found out that I had a very bad back. So my back was quite fucked up. I don't know if I have told you guys before, but yeah, that's the reason, the main reason why I didn't get into national service, which I gladly took it.
Of course, you did.
I said thank you very much.
I think there's a conspiracy. I think he's hiding. I'm pretty sure when you open up, is there like a forum whereby the army people will share like insight, like what to do on your first day, or like how do you get out from the army?
They do have those kind of websites where they teach you how you can have more chance to get exempted from national service, like tattooing all your body. Like if your body is like 70% covered up with tattoo, if I'm not wrong, I don't know if it's 70% or more than that, you are exempted. But now I think that rule has changed, that law has changed. And some of them would go to dentists and ask them to pull out their teeth so that they can be exempted from national service.
I heard if you have money, you just stay overseas.
No, that didn't work. You still will be called out. I mean, if you go to overseas, change your nationality, then you can get away. But if you want to stay as a Korean, you need to come back and serve national service.
Oh.
So I know like in NS, people have like one horror story, like scary story where they see ghosts.
Paranormal.
Yeah.
What I am about to share is, I think Alfian will know of this because it's a very famous story, right, back in Pulau Tekong.
So Pulau Tekong, it's this island just off of Singapore from the east side. In that area, that corner, there's two types of island. One would be Pulau Ubin and the other one would be Pulau Tekong. Pulau Tekong is strictly for military purposes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, that's where we do our real shit down there, man. Right. It's a real jungle there, man.
When I was enlisted, I think my platoon sergeant always happened to share this story. The grandmother and her grandson. Do you remember about this story, Matt?
Grandmother and grandson?
So the story goes like this lah. So as the legend goes lah, a grandmother and the grandson will be like walking around in the middle of the night. So if any of the recruits, right, are not asleep, right, okay, they will be asked if they want to join the two of them for a game.
Oh, what kind of game?
So what is scary about this is if you pretend to sleep, right, they will know and they will hover beside you and say, "I know you're not sleeping."
Oh,
yeah,
I heard this story before. Yeah.
They have a lot of rendition about this story, saying that it's actually a Malay nenek and with her grandson. They call the so-called grandmother, right, nenek jual nasi lemak. You know, meaning the grandmother that sells nasi lemak.
Oh, that would be so good, man. Especially it's really late after you're really, really hungry, man. And you know it's so hard to get food for Pulau Tekong. That nasi lemak would be so godsend, man.
So the grandma is going around selling nasi lemak.
She is earning good money, man.
Yeah, man. Wake up! I know you are not sleeping. Buy my food. Oh man.
I think we should like do a horror story. What we're gonna do, if you guys are really interested in hearing us and watching us, we'll be first of all covering a very scary game next week, followed by a scary podcast.
So hopefully you guys enjoy this session, and if you guys would like to hear more, you can drop us a DM in Instagram if you guys got anything to discuss. We will be gladly accepting all those requests and maybe put your topic into our podcast discussion.
Yeah. Also, you guys can just leave us a comment on YouTube videos.
So that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys have a good week ahead. That's all from us. Goodbye.